Hej allihopa, hi everyone and welcome to another video from Say It In Swedish, straight out of self-isolation here in the forest, not so far from Stockholm. Today we're gonna talk about a few words that you can use when talking about some current events, so to speak. I'm just gonna say it, I'm talking about the virus. I don't know if I can say the name of the virus without getting demonetized right now. Hey Nisse, hey. It's the cat. The cat is here. Before we start, I wanted to remind you of sayitinswedish.com, where I've got free content for you for learning Swedish, especially now when you are at home, self-isolating, in self-quarantine, whatever, or whatever you want to call it. You can still learn some Swedish over at sayitinswedish.com, and please consider supporting me in these crazy times on Patreon. You'll also unlock some extra stuff on the site if you do, and if you like what I do, please consider doing that. Here comes the sun. Nice. Obviously, I have all the links for you in the description down below. So let's get right into it. We're gonna talk about a few words that you can use when talking about the virus in Swedish. And the first word is obviously going to be smittad, which means infected. So you can use this with whatever disease, or like if you have a cold and you have a colleague that has a cold, you can say "Jag vill inte bli smittad." I don't want to get infected. It's in the forest. You have so many weird sounds. So smittad is a very good word that you can use with any type of disease. And then we have sjuk, which can be hard to pronounce for some. We have that little sound, and sjuk means ill or sick. So if you have become smittad, then you will be sjuk. When being sick with a disease, you will most likely show some symptoms, not always, but sometimes. And symptoms in Swedish is symptom. And let's get into some symptom for the virus. So we have, for instance, torrhosta, which means dry cough, literally. Torr means dry, and hosta means cough. Then we have fever, and we have andningssvårigheter, which is a mouthful. I get that. So we have andning, which means breathing, and we have svårigheter, which means difficulties. Andningssvårigheter. Breathing difficulties. Now, if you are sick, you should definitely stay at home and put yourself into self-quarantine. And quarantine in Swedish is karantän. Karantän. Also, if you are at risk, if you are elderly, or maybe you get very, very sick when getting sick, so that it's life-threatening for you, you should also stay inside, stay at home, don't go and see anybody. And if you are at risk, you are in a riskgrupp, which means risk group in Swedish. Riskgrupp, riskgrupp. A lot of governments, they are taking precautions so that we won't spread this disease even further. So a good word to know here is förbud. Förbud means that something is prohibited. Prohibition, for instance, a förbud. Now, something we see worldwide is empty shelves in grocery stores, and this is something really bad, because most people will most likely they will stock stuff up, have that in their basement for like forever, and some other people won't get anything. So that's really, really bad. Just get what you need. There is no shortage in deliveries from factories. They are working as usual, and yeah, we still have groceries. We have toilet paper, which is toalettpapper in Swedish, and that is getting manufactured just as usual. So be considerate and don't buy more than you need, because some people who really need stuff like hand sanitizers for very, very sick people, they need that, but they won't get any, right? But you, on the other hand, you only need it for the virus, and you have too much and you will stock it in your basement. Not good. Even hospitals are losing hand sanitizers because people are stealing. Not good. So anyway, toilet paper is toalettpapper. Hand sanitizer is handsprit in Swedish. And the point of this rant is the word hamstra, which means to hamster, literally. You shouldn't hamstra, which means you just take everything and save it. Shouldn't do that. You should just get what you need, because we all need the same stuff, right? So be considerate. So that's it. Hopefully you learned something today, and hopefully this all will be over soon so that life can get back to normal. But remember this, we are all in this together. All countries and all people, we are in this together. So be considerate, be helpful, and don't go out if not very necessary. Stay at home. And bonus word, tvätta händerna, wash your hands. All right. Thank you all for watching. Please support me on Patreon. And if you want to learn more Swedish, you can do that on sayitinswedish.com. And we will see each other in the next video. Ta hand om er. Take care. Ha det bra. Puss och kram. Hej då. Oj, hej Nisse. Har du fått klättra på mig? Kom då. Kom då. I just ripped my pants. All right. This is good. This is good stuff. I have no pants. Great.